About to take the tires back off. Upper control arms seem to have solved majority of the squeaking issue I was talking about, and now we are about to do the lowers. However, I was showing neighbor Bob the new upper control arm, and he pointed out, if y'all can see them, all the cracks we have within the tread of the tires, like all through there. You see them really through there. All 4 tires are like that. So I am due for tires. I've had these things on here for 6 years. I mentioned that road trip to Albuquerque I have to do. Not gonna run these, so Bob is hooking me up and getting me some tires for this thing. All right, so game plan is to pop our knuckle free right there. There's 2 nuts on each side. Then I'll probably leave all this connected and wedge some kind of pry bar in there to lift this A-arm up. Wedge a pry bar in there to get the weight off of the whole brake assembly so we don't have to actually disconnect it. And then the only thing that will be holding the A-arm in place is our strut. So then we'll bust that free, move that forward, and then that should give us a clearance because we can take our foot and push down on the outside. And then I'll have to drop probably our pans or skid plates, the factory ones, as well to get to the bolts on the lower control arms. Lower is out, happened pretty fast. Thank goodness my bolts weren't seized. My brother Sean's were. His channel's linked at the bottom. I think I mentioned that yesterday, but his bolts were seized and he couldn't get his lower alignment done. And my bushings are shot, which, like I told you guys yesterday, I pretty much assumed. So that's what the old ones look like. And to give you reference of the new bushings in there, that's how they look. So we are cleaning off the old hardware and then getting ready to slide the new one back in place. All right, guys, I want to note this real fast. So I put anti-seize on these so they wouldn't seize because either Sean or another one we were working on seized in there. We just went to hit this with impact. It was not even tight. So I did have a comment on when we installed these Bilsteins to go back and torque the strut down after you get a full load on it, and I didn't do that, but this side was definitely loose. All right, guys, both sides are done. We timed ourselves on this side, took about 23 minutes. Like I said, luckily these were not seized, so I think we got it pretty good. Everything else is torqued down, so good to go. We didn't necessarily torque down these all the way, just enough to be safe because hopefully tomorrow I'll be getting alignment on this thing. And now we are coming to the back because with this rear bumper, I lost my factory hitch because it bolted right here. So we have this aftermarket one, which I got on Amazon. It will bolt up into the frame here. And then they give you a weird little bracket that is supposed to, you gotta like fish it in here and then thread a nut through or something crazy like that. But the way they shipped this thing, the box was ripped open and I lost the second bracket. So I don't know if you guys can see that little wire right there. That's what they use or expect you to fish through there. Instead, I think we're just gonna bolt it in. And then hopefully Bob can weld it because he's going to be welding our bumper here. So hopefully while he's there, he can throw another bead down here and get our hitch back in place. So, but I mean, the steering wheel actually isn't too bad. I don't know if y'all can even see that. Like, it's not terrible. We'll still go get alignment on it just because I've never had one, but we are going to cancel the Fox coilovers coming in tomorrow. We'll just not even open them, send it back so we don't even tempt ourselves. And we will get some tires. I think Bob found me a deal for new tires that are like 300 bucks, so we'll probably snag those. But I mean, yeah, it's slightly crooked. It's not too bad though for eyeballing it. It definitely feels a lot better though. Guys, that was long overdue. We pulled out that driver side lower control arm and the bushing just, it was disintegrating. It fell out of the back side of it. And it had no kind of tension to it, nothing. So definitely glad we replaced that, but I think we are good to go. I also forgot to show you guys, we did get our hitch on. It's bolted on. We were missing some extra bolts as well. Shouldn't say extra, but we were missing more bolts than I thought from shipping. So we had to reuse the factory ones that came with my little D-ring. The factory one that was bolted in the frame. So we got 2 on there, and I mean, it's pretty solid. I wouldn't trust nothing to tow with it now. All right, guys, next day, just left, actually Meineke, got an alignment done. They said this driver's side, the bolt was too tight and they weren't able to break it free to adjust it any more than he could, but it was still pretty close to the other side. So they weren't concerned that it was gonna wear out these tires, which I have a new set of tires, courtesy of Bob, on the way already. Because I am hoping to do some camping trips very soon. I switched my schedule at work, so I'm working a little bit longer during Monday through Thursday, but we will have every other Friday off. So that means every other week is a 3-day weekend, which is perfect for me to be able to get out and hit some of the trails, and especially with this thing being dialed in now once we get our tires, there's no reason not to. So the last thing we'll end up doing before I end off this video is we will get our back bumper welded and hopefully the new tow hitch welded as well, and then we'll wrap up this video.